guys, so I understand it's been a heck of a long time since I've made a video. In my defense, school is crazy and it was so busy this last semester. I was overloaded on classes and I had so many projects I was doing and so many theater things. It was insane. I seriously don't know how I made it alive that semester. I'm home and let's just recap this last semester because I have some exciting news for you at the end. So stay tuned. Okay, so January was kind of hectic, but not really. I spent the first part of it with my dad for New Year's for my break. I got the opportunity to work at Washington and Lee University. Sit down for this. I got to work with Laura Bell Bundy. I know what you're thinking. How did she do it? I will tell you. Okay, if you guys don't know who Laura Bell Bundy is, she is this amazing actress and singer. She's done a lot of country music. I think one of her big hits was Giddy On Up and Giddy On Out. She also was the person to first play Elle Woods in the Broadway version of Legally Blonde the musical. I did that show in high school. That's a show I was helping Washington and Lee with. I was so blown away with having so much talent there. And not only did I get to meet her, but I got to have a workshop with her. And even though it probably wasn't my best job, performing, I'm so thankful for the critique that she gave me and the time that she spent with some of us students to help us learn what we need to do as actors or even singers to be in the big business of Broadway. Sorry, my eye's itchy. That's attractive. Okay, so February. Also, not that eventful. I got to help out with SVU's production of Secret Garden, the musical. I got to do lights for it. I listened to the original Broadway cast, and I don't know if you guys are in the loop about the theater events and stuff like that, but they're actually reviving it and bringing Secret Garden the musical back to Broadway. I listened to their rehearsals and I listened to the original Broadway cast version of the songs, and SVU was better. I hate to say it because Broadway is, Broadway. I wholeheartedly believe that our school's talent for the show and the casting of the show was superior to what Broadway is producing or has produced with this show. So that's about it for February. Okay, we are jumping into a crazy month. March is when it started to go, not downhill, but it went from 25 miles per hour to 1,000 miles per hour. This was around the time of midterms, spring break, and then I had 2 shows to do during this time, both so demanding. It was ridiculous. So the only way that I can even talk about this is if we just dive right on in. March. Just hearing the month name is giving me anxiety already. It's like I have to live it all over again. Originally, I was going to go on a travel study trip to Paris for spring break. But then, unfortunately, everything that happened over there happened, and I got the opportunity to work at Washington and Lee, and their shows for their performances and their most demanding rehearsals were during this spring break. So I was a very difficult ultimatum here because I could go travel a part of the world, or I could stay in Virginia and work on the show that I desperately wanted to be a part of. It came down to the fact where I was like, I really, really want these career opportunities and I need to meet whoever I can so that I can A, keep working at Washington and Lee, and B, meet people who I can possibly work with in the future for my future career. Probably one of the best decisions I have ever made. If I had not chosen Legally Blonde over Paris. I wouldn't have met the fabulous people that I got to work with on this show. Like, seriously, this show and the people who were in the cast and who I got to work with behind the scenes and everything like that, so amazing. But anyway, so if you're familiar with theater, I was an assistant stage manager. So anyways, I reported to the stage manager. That goes into my next thing for March. Apparently I'm insane because for my second half of March, decided to work on the show at SVU, which was the senior showcase called Love or Something. So I was the stage manager for that. I also had to do sound and I had to get props. Sound wasn't too hard, seriously, at all, because I had 2 sound effects, well, 1 sound effect. I had 1 sound effect to do, but it had to go off 2 different times. If you guys don't know what props are, it's short for properties. It was interesting because I had been in the assistant stage manager position where a lot of authority was thrusted upon me and I didn't really know what to do with it. And a lot of jobs were to come to me and I would either like approve them or made sure that the stage manager approved them or the director approved them. But being the stage manager was frightening. I mean, it wasn't like super hard. I very much underestimated the tasks and duties of a stage manager. But yeah, so that was March. Okay, now that March is over with and the anxiety attack is done, we can talk about April. April was coming down from the climax of March. My dad had bought me tickets to go to the Luke Bryan concert in Charlottesville. It was fantastic. Countrymen, country music. What else could a girl ask for? Really, though. But no, seriously, it was so fun. I got to go with one of my really good friends, Emily, and I'll insert a picture now. This concert was Luke Bryan, of course, Dustin Lynch, and Little Big Town. Oh my gosh. The musical capabilities of these people. I need to meet them, and I need to sing with them, and I need to be on the radio, and I need to do it. I need it. Because that is my dream. But anyways, that was around mid-April. As soon as I got back, it was like preparing for so many like finals and papers and projects and everything like that. Like, it's like they know. It's like, why would we want our students to be happy? So, no, just joking. But seriously, it was like all these projects were smushed into 1 week. It was crazy. So like Luke Bryan was my break, and then the next week I jumped right into my next thing that I had to do. I'm on a committee with my church where I help plan activities, so just an activities committee. We were planning this activity called the Barn Dance and Fair, and I was in one of the positions in charge of that. It was super fun. It was just an activity to get students away from study. I mean, not like, you know, come not study and come party with us. It was on a reading day. That day I spent with my friend and we went in the morning and we went shopping, and then later that day we set up for the Barn Dance and Fair. It was at this beautiful pavilion. We had all sorts of activities like bobbing for apples, a balloon dartboard like the ones on Princess Diaries, and horseshoe toss, cornhole, square dancing, regular dancing. We had a really good barbecue place, JJ's Meat Shack, cater to us, and we had Shaved Ice Shack there, so it was like, it was super fun. It was great music, a great time. popcorn. Like, seriously, it was so fun. I loved it, and I hope I get to help plan with it next year because it was super fun. And then my finals started. From April 29th to May 4th, I had finals. Then I came home. My dad came and picked me up, and I was going to vlog the way home, but guys, okay, so let me tell you the story. I had full intentions of vlogging on the way home. I got in the car, and I had been waiting for my dad, and so I hadn't eaten anything all day yet, and I saw him around 3. I got in the car, and my dad's like, okay, you want to start the vlog? And I was like, I'm too hungry. Actually, I'm hangry, and I don't want my viewers to think I'm a mean person, or I don't want this video to be really bad because I'm just hungry and moody and everything like that. So let's go get something to eat, and then once we get out of BV, Buena Vista, whatever, then I'll start the vlog. And then my dad says, oh, we need to get gas. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait till we get gas. And then it started to be like, oh, let's just wait till we cross out of Virginia because there's nothing really going on. Then we got to Tennessee, and I was like, oh crap, it's Tennessee. You know, I need to do a vlog. But then it was late at night, and like all these things kept piling up, and I was just so not in the mood to vlog. I'm sorry, I know that's terrible for me to say, and so I was like, I'm not feeling it. So yes, so I've been back for about a week, actually. I've just been home, catching up with people, friends, family, furry friends, my pets. Exciting news time! Okay, I got really excited. Because I am going to be able to film a lot more than what I was when I was at school. Because A, I'm gonna hopefully not be so busy, and 2, I've got a lot of exciting things coming up this summer, and I'm so excited. Let's just start off with a couple plans. I am going to be going to Mexico! I'm so excited. In like 2 weeks, I will be going to Mexico with my mom's side of the family. And it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be at a resort in Cancun. I did this 4 years ago, actually, and that was super fun. So me, my mom, and my sister, I mean, we are all pumped. We are so excited to be able to go on this trip again. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do it a new vlog every day, because I'm gonna be there for about a week, or if I want to just make the whole week one vlog, one video. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see each day by day, or if you would rather see the entire trip in one long video. Some of the places I'll be going this summer is Utah, California. I'm gonna try and hit up Grand Canyon because I've never been there before. False. My dad says I've been there before, but there were no pictures, so it didn't happen, right? Right? I get to work with the Queen Creek Performing Arts Center here in Arizona, and that is going to be so fun because I get to do makeup and hair, well, or maybe just makeup, I don't really care, but I get to do one of those for the show, and I haven't been able to do that since high school because all I've been able to get at SVU are lighting and stage managing and sound jobs. And we're going to make a special series called Summer Vloggin'. I really am shooting to have a new video at least every 2 weeks. I'm so excited to be able to fulfill my YouTuber responsibilities of putting out videos for you guys that I think you guys will like, and now that school's done, we can kind of have some fun and you guys can see the other part of my life. As always, if you guys have any questions or suggestions for videos, please comment them down below. And like this video and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Tell your family about it. Tell your pets about it. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!